Hi, this is Stephen Ryer from Irvine Valley Community College. This is for CSIT 256 Computer Architecture Assembly Language, and this is the overview video for week 6. From a content point of view, the Stallings chapter 14, well, some of it's going to be a review, but we'll talk at a high level of register use and processors. We'll relook at pipelining, something that was introduced quickly in chapter 2, and we'll take a look at the pipelining again. But now we'll take a closer look at a branch penalty and ways in which branch penalties are sort of avoided. One is prefetching the branch, and the other one is prediction. And the latter part is we'll take a peek at ARM, which is something we'll look at in terms of risk computing. We'll look at again in chapter 15. Irvine chapter 10, two of the main topics. One is going to be the struct. That's a way to create a structure. A structure is a grouping of related fields. Comparing this to Java, it would be like the data fields that are in a class. So just the variables, the private variables. We'll see how we can set up something like that. And then remember, in Java, you created an instance of an object, and in assembly, we'll create an instance of a structure. And an instance of a structure is called a record. The other thing we'll take a look at are going to be macros. And we'll look at two aspects of it. One, writing a macro to make calling procedures a little bit easier, and I'll have a demo where I take one of my procedures and then show the calling of it using a macro. The other one is, or the other aspect is, the author has written some macros for us, and we'll take a look at the macros that the author has provided. From a assignment point of view, the assembly lab for Monday of week 6 is based on chapter 9, which is from the prior week. And then the assembly lab for Friday of that week is, now right here it only says struct, but it's probably struct and macros, but it'll be on Irvine chapter 10. Looking forward though, so week 7 there's going to be exam 2, and that's going to be a programming exam. As of the time that this is being recorded, the exam 2 info sheet hasn't been created yet, but closer to 7:20, that info sheet will be posted and going a little more detail about the format and the contents of exam 2. And that's the overview for for week 6.